Hello everyone and welcome back. And this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Leo for the week of November 28th through to December 4th of 2022. And I would also like to thank everyone who has subscribed to my channel and left comments as well as a thumbs up. Thank you very much for doing that. It is greatly appreciated. All right, Leo. First card out, Four of Swords. So taking a well step back. Maybe you're recouping from an illness, taking care of somebody who's not feeling too well this week. But you know you need to rest for yourself as well. Maybe you've been under a heavy workload. Maybe you've, wore yourself out. Maybe there's a misunderstanding. Maybe you said something's come up and you said some words that you didn't mean it the way they took it, that sort of thing. So now you're trying to figure out how to go back and recorrect this. For others of you, like you need to take some rest, take a time out, or you're going to wind up making yourself ill, and nobody wants to be ill. And the Five of Rods. So some sort of competition or feeling like you're in. Maybe you're overthinking, overanalyzing something as well for some of you. You're just sort of, feeling that urge that somebody is pushing your buttons, like, unnecessary competitiveness in your life. And nobody likes that, whether that's in a relationship or a job. You've succeeded in something, and maybe for some of you, you've got some sort of competition. People are reacting to it. They're a little bit jealous of it. So they're trying to make you not as good as you appear to others. But you're realizing that if that's the case for some of you, that this is the time that you need to move forward even more for yourself and will. And the Wheel of Fortune, so most definitely will. You've got the very lucky streak this week. You're getting that extra bit of money coming in. Maybe you're getting a pay raise, that big career break. Maybe something's changing. The way you look at things and expect things to be going. So it's giving you that more positive look, but it's definitely changing for the better, with the Wheel of Fortune this week for yourself. You're realizing that, you've tried many things different times, but this is the one that's going to stick and last for yourself. And the Seven of Rods. So definitely somebody has been, having their tongues wagging behind your back here, and you've realized it now. And you're putting them in their place. It's not nice that you have to do that, but, sometimes that's what you got to do. You've had to realize that, you've put up with a lot from a lot of different people, that's been trying to keep you down for a long time. And you're not going to allow that to happen anymore. You've been put off making this decision for your life for a while, but you recognize that you're in control of your destiny and you're going to go forward for yourself. And the Death card. Most definitely looking back on things, clearing the air, making, decisions that are final for yourself. You're realizing that you no longer want to keep putting things off, because the more times you put it off, then the farther it is away to get to where you want to go. So you're realizing that on a lot of things in your life, you need to close the doors behind you. You can always think back and fond memories and stuff, but you're realizing that you need to take this momentum and go forward with it. You're glad of all that it's taught you and showed you of what you will and won't do in life going forward. So you're going to mourn it a little bit, but you're not going to stay there for long. And the Queen of Pentacles. So finding those good deals this week, checking on your bank accounts, making sure, you're still making very good money and you're squirreling it away for that rainy day or that, purchase that you've always wanted to do. So, and you're quite content to do that because you want things in your life going forward in the future comfortable. You don't want to have to be worrying about anything. And the Page of Swords. So some sort of, storm warning, be careful. There's going to be maybe somebody says something to you that's going to, ruffle your feathers a little bit here this week. And you're going to definitely deal with it and say what you need to say. But just a little forewarned. It's not anything brutal, but you will definitely deal with it. And the Three of Pentacles. So definitely hard at work. You know your stuff. People look up to you. Maybe some people are coming to offer you a better job, more money, that sort of thing. So you're definitely thinking it over. Maybe you're teaching others in some course. Maybe you're going to be getting the offer to write an instruction book on how to do things. Your standard of living is coming up. You're feeling good about yourself. You're flying high right now. You've found your own true independence and no worries. You're very talented. You're moving forward on a positive note, and people are starting to notice that. And the King of Wands. So you're motivated. You're taking charge. You know that all that you want to get accomplished going forward. You want, sturdy life. You like to take trips off the beaten path. You like to do a lot of things in your life. And you're realizing that in order for me to do that, I'm going to have to stick to the path that I've chosen now and see it to the finish. And the Page of Wands. So new beginnings for sure. Starting something fresh and new. You're following your intuition. You're making that decision. This could be related to your job or a new job in some cases. This could also be taking a trip somewhere or traveling for work as well. Having a different idea of where you want to be, a different area of your life. Maybe you've thought about moving for a long time and you've, decided to start this business, or you want to work in that business, and you're going to go and look and see whether there's anything there that's viable for you. And the Four of Cups. So very nice. You're content. You have enough. You know what you want in life. You're spending a little bit of time, going over different things in your life. You're desiring more. Now you're trying to figure out how to achieve it and have it coming in your life. So you're just taking that time back, by yourself. You're not doing anything silly. You're just biding your time, looking at all the options, what's being offered to you before you make any giant steps. And the Two of Swords. So most definitely taking that time out, stepping back, trying not to, make any hasty moves or decisions. You just want to take your time at this. You want to go in the path that speaks to your heart, not just accepting things because you need to. So, you're just refusing right at this moment to make any decisions in one way or the other, but you're going to look into them a little bit deeper so that you can understand what you want in the future. And the Lovers. So very nice. Something that speaks to your heart. This could be maybe you're getting into that relationship a little bit farther. Maybe you're getting engaged, moving in together, buying a major purchase together. Something that makes you commit to something. You're just feeling passionate about it. Whether that's a person or a career or a position in your life, but you're making the right decisions this week. You're making sure that if it's a partnership, it's the partner that is going to be around for a long time and in the future. If you're not married, maybe you will be. That sort of thing. But stuff that makes you feel good about your decisions in life. And the Six of Pentacles. Very nice. So you're realizing that you had enough. You have enough. You've worked hard for what you got. Nobody's just giving it to you. You've learned your lessons. You're still learning more. You're always learning all of your life. So, but you're okay with all of that. You think perhaps for some of you that you have nothing to offer. You do. You have a lot to offer. You have a great understanding of life. You have, you look at things in a more positive light. So you're willing to offer that to someone else. And the Four of Rods. So good, sturdy foundation. You know, things are starting to go and grow, and you know, you're starting off on the right foots. You're not wondering where your next paychecks are coming from or where are you going to live, that sort of thing. You're realizing, you know, where you're at in your life, what you have, what you're going to have, you know, what you're willing to accept. You're looking at yourself and you're starting to enjoy your life by knowing that, you know, all the accomplishments that you've succeeded at this far. You know, you're rewarding yourself for all that you've achieved and should. And people are doing that for you as well. They're celebrating with you. And the Three of Rods, a good solid foundation. You know, you're looking out into the future. You're realizing that, you know, you're on good solid ground. You know, you made some good investments. You know, there's still plenty out there on offer for you. You're no longer climbing hills. You're just realizing that, you know, if I can have a little patience and make the right investments going forward, that the rest will follow for me. So you're doing quite well for yourself mentally as well as physically this week. All right, I'm going to shuffle and deal you an Angel Oracle card. So good for you, Leo. This looks like a very happy week for you going forward. You are at the end of a cycle in your life. Call upon the angels to comfort you and to guide you to your next step. Happiness awaits you now. Oh, isn't that beautiful? All right, Leo. On that note, I will say goodbye for now, and I will talk to you again next week. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and bye for now.